Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new day, welcome back to a brand new video, welcome back to a brand new episode of Hogwarts Legacy. This is how we're starting. We're actually going towards the next poison class before going to meet Natty at the lower Hogsmeade to find out new things about we all know what. But with that said, first of all, let's start with this one and then let's move straight to the next class. In the last video, as you remember, we have completed our first charm class. Not charm class. We have completed our first herbology class. It was quite interesting. We actually learned about two. New. I don't know how. I don't even know how they're called. Herbs that have healing power and help us in battle. Now, let's see what kind of potion we are going to learn for first. Yeah, now that we waited, I think it's time to start the class. With that, enjoy watching and see you soon.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Oh, now we can do things, okay.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Add more Horcrux juice. Stir cauldron. Okay, we're brewing.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done.
Thank you very much.
And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Okay, so that means we need to go and
My
brew.
parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
You heard correct.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Let's try. Let's see.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Again, he said it doesn't make any difference, which means we need to go
Well-prepared witch or wizard.
collect 1, collect 2, and where's the feather?
Your potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Okay, well, with that said, let's
Efficiency
go.
and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Yeah, we will brew the potion you asked us for. What do we need to do? We need a Adurus potion. What do we need to do? But is there anything we need to do actually?
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's
Oh
odd.
no.
What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Get it! Oh! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I'm sorry, Professor.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I
Thank you very
confess I
much.
was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Well, with that said, poison
I
class.
think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Poison class has been completed. The girl from Wagadoo is the next one. So we need to go and meet Natty.
I've always said that.
We need to go and meet Natty, and from there on we are going to Hogsmeade. And now the question is, what should we tell her? Nah, actually we're not going to say anything because as Professor Fig asked us, we still need to be quiet and don't say anything.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I'm going to tell you in future.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
I'm glad to hear it.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair, And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well,
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
that may be true. But shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Okay. What does that actually mean?
Your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I shall keep an eye out.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
No worries, no worries, no worries, no worries. Okay, can we actually go and see the map? Can we actually go and see where we can... go to the goblin camp? Can we actually, should we actually? Is it,
but if you don't fill up so much, you can actually go further. It's true.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Anne will regret not joining us. He doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
Should have killed that traitor arm when we took his cards.
What was that? Even though I'm not unnerved.
come on, there are 4. Okay, we surely can win.
What's that? Seems quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
Okay, come on. If only Ranrock was here, what would you do then? There we go.
Ranrock will unite.
Okay, come on. Accio. Accio.
Ranrock's loyalists will succeed.
Steal a loyalist ranger's crossbow bolt. Yeah, that's exactly what I was.
Accio. Leviosa. Leviosa.
Okay. Yeah, obviously.
This is
Accio. Leviosa.
Okay, what are we talking about here right now? I don't even know. The thing is, I don't even know how many there are, you know?
Leviosa.
You can't stop us.
Accio.
Hey!
Levioso.
Again, the
Stride.
Accio.
Prepare to surrender now.
Levioso.
2, 3, 4.
You're so slim.
Yes.
Pity. Not quite.
There you go.
This is sad.
Levioso.
Really, it is. That was pitiful.
Incendio.
What an
There you go. Okay, 1, 2. How many are there of those enemies? Because if I'm to be honest, I think we should be able to win. Free the cars from the...
You will regret.
Levioso.
2, 3. From Accio. And continue. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's the right combo. Defeat goblins. 7 out. Okay. There's one more somewhere.
Accio.
1, 2, 3. Levioso.
Incendio. Incendio.
Okay.
That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's carts.
Or...
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Oh, we actually found all of them. Well, that's
Revelio.
amazing. I was already thinking that something doesn't work. Well, with that said, I would say, hey, oh, return to Arn. Well, we surely will. With that said, let's talk to our friend, and then we're going to end
You're
this
here for my
episode.
wares. I'm afraid
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ranrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
It was no trouble, no
I
worry.
managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
That sounds
What
wonderful.
a nice idea, Arn. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Oh, you're more than welcome, my friend. And with that said, today's
All the best. to you.
episode is coming to an end. I'm still going to sell a few things up there that we don't need. And with that said, thanks everybody for watching. See you next time. Have a good one. Bye bye.